Hello, and welcome to the third part of Bloodborne for Dan's. Because he just needs that much help. First, about the auto-target switch. You said you didn't like it, and say it was perfect. It's got issues. I just feel it's more comfortable than having to click in R3 all the time. Like, every single time I fight an enemy. It's not awesome, though. It's not super great. But now, straight into the game, where I'm 14 hours in, and it's pretty cool. Loving it a lot. This one's going to be a lot more about systems and items and their purposes and stuff, because the descriptions aren't exactly the best. Lost connection to the network. Okay, great start. What the hell? This is staying in, because it's not going to take me long to do the other stuff. Unless it does take me long to do the other stuff, in which case, that sucks. I don't want to have to edit things. Adds a whole new layer of go fuck yourself game. Why'd I do it again? I don't have to. I like how instead of just like... whatever. Instead of just putting me in offline mode, I'm pretty sure the other games might have done that. Where if your connection loses, they don't kick you out, they just... whatever. Yeah, not much to say. You're doing better and better every time. Okay, here's stuff that's going on. If you want your objective, here it is. Done. Super easy, right? You don't need any more explanation other than that. This is just obviously repair, right hand, left hand, fortify. The part I'm at now, Kirk Hammer, awesome. Not super amazing. That thing at the top right, those three little blocks under Bloodstone Chunk, those are the blood gems you have imbued in your thing. And if you press, look, this annoys me so much when you go through menus. Look at the bottom left of the screen. It tells you what to do. You can even press the left side of the touchpad for controls, and then press R3, help. Explains all the stats and stuff. Try and do that. Hunter pistol, the blood gems for the pistol and the blood gems for the, or the blood gems for the guns and the blood gems for the weapons are different. Because you'll notice at the top right, in those little stone things, is a like star looking thing, a star, and then a triangle. And I believe the star is called radial. Yeah, if you look at the descriptions of all on the left, all these things, like all these say radial on them, that's why they fit into that thing for a weapon. And then triangle, the last one, I don't know if they mean anything. I would assume they're just different types. Blood tinge is the only gemstone gemstone I've come across for weapons, and it seems like they only have one slot anyway. And that just makes their attack go up, which I haven't seen a huge increase in anyway. Whenever you come back and repair your weapons, or whenever you come back to Hunter's Dream, always check these. The number to the left of radial, that little, like, this says 7. That's kind of like a ranking system, I guess. There's no real name for it, I don't think. Boop, does it say it anywhere? Nope. No, it doesn't really. But that's kind of like the higher the number, the higher the percentages and their effects and stuff. Right now I have physical attack up, which is pretty basic. Physical, like if I have full health, I do even more damage. Add physical attack, thrust attack, which is just the type of damage it does. And then physical attack up again, and a slow poison effect. It seems like the triangle is a lot more weirder stuff, I guess. Like poison effect and attack versus beasts, specifically. I believe that's all. Top left, next to hand lantern, that little thing that has an up arrow, that is... let me check something quick. That's the effect. I believe I believe the, yeah, physical up at full HP is that. If I lost some health, that would not be there anymore. The little circle you guys asked about under the Quicksilver thing is what mode you're in for your weapon. If you're in the standard mode, like this, it's just black. If you're in the alternate, it's bright, it's shiny, flashes or whatever. It's not a big deal. Don't know why it's there. Kind of weird, considering like you can just tell by using it. Memory altar. You're going to get this relatively soon. Once you beat, I'll just tell you when you get there. There's a boss called the Witch of Hemwick. Right after you beat her, you get the workshop tool that this thing has been asking you for, and you have to find yet another thing. These are like blood gems, but for you. Carol runes. A bit different. You have 3 slots to memorize the runes, and then an oath memory. Don't know what the oath memory is, haven't gotten there yet. Higher blood vial maximum machines, I can carry 21 on my character instead of 20. Not a big deal. This is just general damage reduction, mine, or plus 3%. There. Storage. I think these are just upgrade materials and stuff. Bloodstone shards, don't really worry about those. If they say chalice rituals and stuff, I need to get deeper into that before I start explaining that. What else? These are the chalices. These actually are what you use to unlock it, and they require 1,000 blood echoes and 2 ritual bloods and 3 tomb molds, which are those things. Tomb mold, ritual blood. Okay. This thing. I mentioned it like 700 times and you guys somehow missed it again. Insight, top right hand corner, under the blood echoes, the little eye thing. I have 7 of them. That's insight. You use those. Use insight to call. That's basically only online. Since you're playing offline, for me, I haven't confirmed this yet, but whenever I get 10 or more insight, which you gain just by encountering a boss, I think beating a boss are 2 separate things you get stuff for. Just major milestones and stuff. Once you get 10 or more, messengers show up, like that one down there, and you can buy special items. That's where you can buy Father Gascoigne's clothes, which I don't think I have with me. I bought the Ashen Hunter stuff. Not because it's better, just because I like the look more. It just seems like a special item vendor. It doesn't have anything super amazing yet, but whatever. Boop. Where are they? Where's Gascoigne's clothes? They disappeared into the fucking ether, apparently. Yeah. Buy with insight. Really annoying that it's only when you have 10 or more, even though you can buy things, and most of their stuff is like 1. Boop. These are all the weapons I have so far. I need to buy Ludwig's rifle. Okay, now to explain this. See how there's 5 messengers? The first one in the middle with his hands together, like clapping or whatever, he's the one you get at the beginning. Afterwards, every time you get, where are they? One of these badges. Saw Hunter badge is the first one, adds another messenger to the water fountain. Powder Keg adds another messenger to the water fountain. Sword Hunter, another messenger. Radiant, another messenger. Black Messenger Hat, not sure what that does yet. I haven't found anything about it. So that's 4 things, and there's 4 extras, yes. Those just increase how many items you can purchase here, how varied the stuff is to purchase. You can buy bloodstone shards to upgrade your weapons as they are now. Bloodstone shards are only useful for weapons up to +3. You can upgrade them 3 times, and then you have to do twin bloodstone, and then where I'm at, bloodstone chunks for 6 and up, or 7 and up. Once you're getting to 7 and up, I guess. The little number in parentheses, by the way, seems to be the level, like how good it is, how good the ritual bloods are. Same thing with the boop, cold blood dews, and the descriptions do change every while. Hey, excuse me. I sneeze. I don't know what frenzied blood echoes is. It's probably just a lot more blood echoes. Stop forgetting that you have those, by the way. Oh, you can also buy the small resonant bell and the sinister resonant bell for from the insight fountain up there. Notebook, I already mentioned that. Silencing blank is another online only thing. If you use these and then you go into someone else's world, I think it might be for the sinister resonant bell as well, but I don't know. It only says cooperation. You can just leave if you don't want to be a part of it anymore. So, Sefka's, you got that. Antidote cures poison. Is there any way? Yeah. Seriously, look at the bottom left. It shows you everything. Mess around with some stuff. You haven't really been testing things. Short-term relief. Yeah. And then read these descriptions. Just because, like, they give you a lot more story, and just like the previous games, the lore mainly comes from item descriptions. Especially when people are making fan theories and stuff all the time. Molotov cocktail, obviously just fire damage, oiler, and like these are pretty like self-explanatory. This numbing mist, it stops like when you're fighting that hunter and he healed himself. If you throw this at him and he stays in the mist cloud, I don't know if the effect stays on him if he's ever in the cloud. It stops him from healing. So if he's in a corner or something, or you're about to kill him and you're afraid he's going to heal, or if he runs away from you and you're still recovering your mana, or stamina, throw it at him, he can't recover HP anymore. Can't heal. You can put him down. Nice slider than poison. You throw it at someone. I don't know if it automatically poisons them, or what. Or if it's like builds up an effect like it does to you. These, fire paper. Use it, and then your weapon is imbued with fire, like it says. Same thing with bolt. That's lightning bolt. Lightning. Bolt is a weird name for that. Some of these things might be different in the EU description. I think there are. I noticed some, but not that big of a deal. Bone marrow ash just makes your bullets stronger. Assorted shining coins. I still haven't used those yet, so great job for me. Madman's knowledge just gets you more insight, which I already explained what insight does. Gold pendant, that is something I got for beating a boss. The 4th boss I killed. It'll probably be your 3rd or 4th as well. What else? These are just key items. Boop. Wooden shield. I'm pretty sure this shield is just a joke. I think that is all. Boop. Yeah, that's all for that. Now on to this. Okay, like I said before, press square. You can cycle through different things. Threaded cane is what I like, but everything I'm about to say applies to all of these, unless otherwise said. Okay. This, attribute bonus. Degree to which your attributes will boost attack. That's what I'm telling you. Minimum attribute required to equip. Okay. Those are the things I'm going to be talking about for this one. Attribute bonus. You see how it's got the arm flexing? and it says E, and then if you upgrade it, it'll be E.